We've used a lot of different showers over the years. From a rubber sack that we warmed up in the sun, to a straight up garden hose pulling from a rainwater tank. We've done whatever we needed to do to get clean. But today, we're building our new shower, a real shower that we can actually look forward to using. And even though there are always curveballs thrown at us every day living on the side of a mountain in Panama,
Rodrigo's leaving right now.
I promise, you're always gonna be my first, bro.
Just don't let this one break your heart, all right?
All right.
Make sure you do the heartbreaking.
this is a day that we have been waiting for a really, really long time.
Well, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. This is it. We're gonna finally start tiling the shower in.
And we got no time to waste. We have a little sleeping baby right now, but she could wake up at any minute. So we gotta try to bang out as much as we can before she wakes up.
So step number one is gonna be to turn on this laser level, get a straight line, and then take this piece of wood, line it up with that laser, and screw it into the wall. This is gonna give us a perfect straight edge so we can start laying that first row of tile. The first row is the most important, and we wanna make sure it's perfect.
Because if we don't have that first row perfect, then we're slowly gonna be going more and more crooked the higher we go up, to the point where at the top it'll be very, very obvious with how much we messed it up.
Just gotta take some of this
Jumbo.
Hambo.
Except there's no bee in there, honey.
There's a bee in there somewhere. See that bee?
Sweetie, someone commented on our last video about the timestamp of the part where we were talking about this needing to be the consistency of peanut butter. And they said that if we were actually being serious, then we're gonna need a serious intervention.
If we didn't know if it was supposed to be creamy or chunky. Yeah. If that's the first time that you've realized we need an intervention, you haven't been paying attention. There's a reason why we're living up in the middle of nowhere in Panama. You realize we showered with this garden hose for years, right?
He is right. There are probably a lot of things over the course of our journey trying to build our own home that we've needed many interventions about.
Now we're kicking it up another notch. Bam!
Oh no.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for this, sweetie.
This is the start of a long, long project.
Let's go, baby.
First things first, just gotta get some thin set on the wall.
How far over do you want the line to be?
I think you want to be as close as you can without touching it.
Okay. How hard do I push?
like 20 psi.
20 psi? All right. I think we have to put one at the top, one at the bottom. At least we got one row.
She's out?
She's out.
Well, maybe we can bring her in here.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to start clearing some of those boxes of tile out of there.
I know, this whole back sauna part has just become our storage room.
With mostly tile and mostly accent lights.
And trash.
Kaylee's, two out of three are Kaylee's favorite things.
All right, so this could potentially be an absolutely horrible idea. So yeah, the drain to our tub is not hooked up yet. So we're just gonna duct tape the drain, because I know Sadie's gonna want to try to push it when she's in here. And we definitely don't want any water draining out onto this concrete floor. It wouldn't be a horrible thing, but it would just make a gigantic mess.
You excited to take the first bath in the tubby?
Yeah.
This is all for you, Bubba.
You're getting
love you.
wet, honey. Oh my God. Sweetie, you're the best dad ever.
Oh, honey, I can finally wash my hat now.
There you go.
Daddy, you're all red.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you want more water, baby, or is that good?
More water?
I guess this is also kind of good, honey, because we're testing the tub to make sure that the drain works and there's no leaks.
Sadie, you want more water?
Yeah.
All right, anything for you, babe.
More water?
I'm really hoping you also thought about a game plan on how to get the water out.
Siphon.
We know a thing or two about siphoning. Honey, I just want you to know, you are absolutely crushing it.
Well, I'm just gonna keep going one tile at a time because we have about 2,000 to go. And you take it like this, and you stick it in there.
While the tubby was pretty short-lived, I think we weren't able to fill it up enough for her to enjoy it fully.
Thank you.
She's also very eager to get her hands into this tiling. She came right over, picked up the little spacer and said, "Help, Dada." She's putting them right in. Something that's been such a learning process with raising Sadie is involving her in as many possible things as we can. And although at times things may be a little bit more slow paced or messy, I personally believe that including her in all the things that we're doing as much as we can will teach her so many different skills, but it also allows our lives to be a little bit easier too, because
In like 3 years, we can have her start tiling, right?
Yeah, exactly. But no, truly. But I also don't constantly feel like I have the pressure of needing to like create child-centered activities and like constantly be filling up her day with activities that are specific to children.
Hi.
You're so high! Look at you! Because at the end of the day, she creates play out of any activity she's doing. Look at that work right there. That is an absolute masterpiece created by yours truly, Sadie Mae.
We're making a ton of progress on the tile, just flying right through it, but got a little bit of a surprise. Got to pause for a minute, hit the pause button on the tile, because this is a huge moment actually. Rodrigo's leaving right now. Rodrigo, who are you coming back with?
No one.
Rodrigo, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him.
I promise, you're always gonna be my first, bro.
Rodrigo is going to Panama City and coming back with his
girlfriend.
Oh!
Freddie, I'm coming for you.
Freddie is moving in, baby.
How do you feel about that?
I'm ready, bro. Godspeed. Just don't let this one break your heart, all right?
All right.
Make sure you do the heartbreaking.
I'll try my best.
I think I'm ready to bring some more female energy onto the land.
Honey, we have like 7 female dogs and a female cow
I know,
and
but-
female goats. I mean, look at this. There's a lot of female
I guess
energy.
you're right, but
Someone in the comments just said I'm the most feminine man they've ever seen, ever. And I don't even shave my chest.
Oh,
I don't.
nice chest.
Girlfriend.
he's going to get his girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Bye, bro.
See you, bro.
See ya.
Take care of Roger, please.
We will.
We will.
We will. All right, sweet pie. I brought the goods. Honey, I wasn't joking when I said we're gonna have a proper tile date night. Oh, I forgot the candle. I gotta go get the candle. I almost feel like it's better because then it's like you can just get it all at once.
Okay.
I love you. Here's the big question though. We've been trying to figure out now, what color grout do we want to go with? Do we want to go with like that clean slate white on white look, or do we want to do a little bit of gray touch within the tile? I considered black at one point. I think that's off the table. So you guys tell me, white grout or gray grout?
This right here is our last tile of the day. I was honestly pulling to try and get this whole wall done, but I'm just gassed.
It's 11:20. And the thing is, we're getting up early and getting after it again. So it's very important we get our rest in tonight, honey. My precious moments that I have for myself right before I go to sleep by myself have looked a lot different these last few days. But recently I've just been wanting to sit in this bathroom and just take in all of the hard work that we've been putting into this thing. It has truly been an absolute labor of love. There has been so much blood, sweat, and tears, so much time, late nights, early mornings. And we're so close to the finish line that I feel like now that we're actually being able to finally see the fruits of our labor, it is just like making us so motivated to get this done as soon as possible. So here I am, drinking my Beam before bed. I've actually been looking forward to this moment all day. Beam just came out with their new flavor, mint chocolate chip, and it is amazing, you guys. I have never used something that has worked so well to help me fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling so incredibly rested. My favorite thing about this stuff is definitely the ingredients. There's CBD, reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, and melatonin, which are all things that I actually used to buy separately to help my sleep. So I'm gonna drink this up, take a shower, and wake up tomorrow morning and just keep getting after it. I think majority of the people that I know in my life have some sort of struggle when it comes to sleep. We actually recommended Beam to a lot of our family members and friends, and a lot of them started using it and seeing a huge difference as well. So if any of you guys out there struggle with sleep and you want to try something that's a little bit more natural, upgrade your nightly ritual a little bit, click the link down below, use the code Nomadic. You will get 35% off your first order and then 20% off all following orders after that. Plus, you'll get a free frother with your first purchase. Another day, another date day in the shower.
It's been the first time that we've looked at the subway tile without any grout on it, without any spacers.
In the actual sunlight.
How do you feel about our choice?
I'm very happy with our choice. Subway tile is like the trendy thing.
Is this what they have in subways?
I think so.
Is it
Subway
because it's
tile.
the shape of a subway? It's like long and skinny? Or is it because they put these in subways? You might be wondering, why are subway tiles called subway tiles? The answer, they were first used in New York subway stations.
Oh, we have like New York vibe in our bathroom, honey. Wow. So honey, this is gonna be a long and tedious week of doing tile.
I thought we'd have a lot more done by now, but that's just been everything with this bathroom every step of the way. So when things start going slow,
You just embrace it.
put on some jams, drink some wine. Not now, we're not drinking wine at 8 in the
No, we're
morning.
drinking lots of coffee right now. I was a little bit doubtful, thinking that we were gonna have to have this be like a one-person job and then another person try to get some progress done and some other things in here. But actually, working at this together is so much quicker.
Kaylee can basically just do all the things that she's good at, and I can do all the things that I'm good at. Kaylee's a lot better at placing the tile. I'm a lot better at spreading the thin set and cutting the tile. And we're just smashing this out, dude. We're making so much progress so fast. We're moving on to the top now, and everything's gonna have to be done with a ladder. So this is when things are gonna slow down a little bit, get a little bit more challenging.
Honey, things aren't slowing down. We're just needing to prop ourselves up a little bit,
I'm
but
just
we're
trying
not
to-
slowing down.
I'm just trying to find excuses to relax a little bit, right?
Whew, we did it. We finished this entire wall before noon. I'm so happy about this. We still have that top tiny row to put in, which will take like 2 seconds, but I'm so happy that we didn't end up with this like super skinny row at the top. It's probably about the third of the size of our tile, which I think is gonna look great.
I'm cutting all these right now. I'm using the score and snap, and I'm so happy to find out that I can cut these lengthwise, which is just making it so much easier because I didn't want to have to take the angle grinder out.
Putting up my last piece of tile until we reunite, honey, later for tile night, date night.
I'll miss you, sweetie.
Our love, I'll leave you to the last 2 tiny little pieces. It's time for me to go back to my baby girl.
Good job, sweetie.
Did you have fun this morning? Yeah. What'd you guys do?
Hi, Bubba. How's your day been going?
Great.
Is it going great? Done. Whew. One side. Totally done. I'm sorry my hair's all over the place today, you guys. My hat is soaked from yesterday still, and then I left it out in the rain, so it's extra soaked. So this is just how it's gonna be today. By rule, don't get my hair cut here in Panama. I did it once, and the guy went to cut off my like kind of widow's peak thing. He was gonna just like go straight across, and I just called it after that. And while it feels good that this side of the shower is done, this was the easiest side. This is the shortest side. Now we're moving on to this part with the seat. And this is what's gonna get a little complicated. So first things first, I need to remove this piece of wood on the bottom. And then I just need to grab the measurement of this side right here and this part of the bench right here. 2 feet, 25 inches. Now I just need to screw this board in right where the laser is, and this is super important. Now what I want to do is, rather than put a full tile here, it looks kind of strange because I have this tile butted up against this full tile, and this is just this just doesn't look good. So what I want to do is take the distance of this and subtract it from this tile. So it almost looks like one complete tile. Okay, 25 minus 6.8, 18.2 centimeters is what we need to cut this one to. Thin set is mixed. I got a box of tiles ready to go right here. Here we go inside number 2. This took me a little while. It's 9:15 now. I thought it'd be much further along than just this little wall here. But I'm really trying to do it right, and that means a lot of cuts and a lot of tedious work. I'm moving on now to the top of this here. Gotta start cutting some tile. This is where it's gonna get even harder. That's because I have all these angle cuts to do, and I do not have a wet saw, so let's see how this goes. So I have this diamond disc on an angle grinder. We'll see how this does with cutting this angle. This is gonna go right here. First things first is I need to spray some thin set on here. Right there.
So honey, I think it is official that we have gone mad. We've been going since 8 a.m. George's been non-stop tiling all day. I tiled for 4 hours, did baby duty, cooking duty for another 9 hours, and now I'm ready to go for at least another 2 or 3 hours. It's 9:30. Like genuinely, I want to be doing this right now. Like this is just crazy. I feel like when we're working on something that like I'm really enjoying and like knowing that the end result is so near, I feel this extra added boost of fire under my butt to just get it done, baby.
Sweetie, I think becoming a mother was the biggest game changer for you.
It makes you realize what you're capable of.
Just remember, do you remember what it was like when we were living in the bus? I mean, you were maximum chill.
Oh, I was maximum chill. I mean, we were on a 3-year road trip. And
now you just can't get enough. You're like slinging goats around the land, feeding cows, taking care of chickens, dogs, a baby.
I know.
Like,
Once you start doing something that you're passionate about, it's like you just want to be nonstop doing it all the time because it's not depleting me. It's filling my cup. It is absolutely filling my cup.
I am so tired. Oh my God, look at my eyes. I can like barely even keep. It's 11:29. We just got past the hard part. Moving on up, moving on up.
That's it, you guys. I was really trying to get this whole section done up until these 2 knobs here, but I don't have anything else. I really don't. Jordan's usually the one that's out here bringing muscle to freaking 1, 2 in the morning, but I can hear him on the baby monitor right now climbing up into bed because he's actually waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow to edit this video for you guys. So I decided I wanted to bring a little extra muscle tonight. I have the opportunity to take a nap tomorrow when Sadie's sleeping, so I'll make up for the sleep tomorrow. But man, I am so thrilled with how this is coming out. And we've been making a decent amount of progress. Like, I feel like we're at least 2/3 of the way done. We still obviously have this whole wall, this side, and this entire side left to go. But this is within the total of about 2 days worth of tiling. Now that we're finally getting into the rhythm of it, it's moving along much quicker. So I have a feeling this is gonna be done really, really soon.